Shall we be quite safe here, Mr. Darcy, do you think?
Damn silly way to spend an evening.
Sir William, I'm very glad to see you. There's nothing that I love better than a country dance.
With themselves, the
oldest friend.
And so none of the Hertfordshire ladies could please you, Mr. Darcy?
Not even famous Miss Bennet.
Well, I never met with pleasanter people or prettier girls in my life.
I saw little beauty and no breeding at all.
Oh, Jane Bennet is a sweet girl. The mother? I heard Eliza Bennet described as a famous local beauty. What do you say to that, Mr. Darcy?
I should as soon call her mother a wit.
Mr. Darcy, that's too cruel. You are thinking how insupportable it would be to spend many evenings in such tedious company.
No, indeed. My mind was more agreeably engaged. I've been meditating on the very great pleasure which a pair of fine eyes in the face of a pretty woman can bestow.
And may one dare ask, whose are the eyes that inspired these reflections?
Miss Elizabeth Bennet.
Miss Elizabeth Bennet? I am all astonishment.
Let me see if I've got this right, Jane. Your mother's sister is named Mrs. Phillips?
Yes.
And Mr. Phillips' estate is,
He lives in Meryton. He's an attorney.
And your mother's brother lives in London?
Yes, in Gracechurch Street.
In which part of London is Gracechurch Street, Jane?
She really looked almost wild.
Hardly keep my countenance. What does she mean by scampering about the country because her sister has a cold? Her hair, Louisa.
Well, her petticoat. I hope you saw her petticoat, brother. 6 inches deep in mud, I'm absolutely certain.
It seems to me to show an abominable sort of conceited independence.
Shows an affection for her sister that is very pleasing.
I'm afraid, Mr. Darcy, that this escapade may have affected your admiration for her fine eyes.
Not at all. They were brightened by the exercise.
Their uncle, she told us, is in trade and lives in Cheapside. Oh, Mr. Darcy, come and advise me, for Mr. Hurst carries all before him. Oh! And what do you do so secretly, sir? Miss Bennet despises cards. She's a great reader and has no pleasure in anything else. No woman can be really esteemed accomplished who does not also possess a certain something in her air, in the manner of walking, in the tone of her voice, her address and expressions. Perhaps you have not had the advantage, Miss Bennet, of moving in society enough. There are many very accomplished young ladies amongst our acquaintance. Miss Eliza Bennet, let me persuade you to follow my example and take a turn about the room. It's so refreshing. Will you not join us, Mr. Darcy?
That would defeat the object.
What do you mean, sir? What on earth can he mean?
I think we would do better not to inquire.
May we insist on knowing your meaning, sir?
Why, that your figures appear to best advantage when walking, and that I might best admire them from my present position.
Oh, shocking, abominable reply. How shall we punish him, Miss Eliza? And now the mother. Are we to be invaded by every Bennet in the country? Oh, it's too much to be borne.
Mrs. Bennet, you are very welcome. I hope you do not find Miss Bennet worse than you expected.
Indeed I do, sir. She is very ill indeed and suffers a vast deal. But she is a great deal too ill to be moved. We must trespass a little longer on your kindness.
But of course.
Miss Bennet will receive every possible attention, ma'am, I assure you.
You are very good. I would have him know we dine with 24 families.
And when your sister is recovered, you shall name the day of the ball, if you please.
Oh, there now, Lydia, that's a fair promise for you.
Miss Bennet. My dear Jane, how delightful to see you. You're so well recovered. Louisa and I have been quite desolate without you, haven't we? Mr. Hurst? Mrs. Bennet. Mr. Bennet. Oh, Mrs. Bennet. Mr. Bennet. Quite delighted. Ah, and all your daughters.
Caroline, can we persuade you?
Music as a very innocent diversion and perfectly compatible with the profession of a clergyman.
So, Miss Eliza, I hear you're quite delighted with George Wickham. No doubt he forgot to tell you among his other communications that he's merely the son of old Wickham, the late Mr. Darcy's steward. Goodbye, Miss Bennet.
But they gave me every promise of calling at Gracechurch Street in a day or two. I know, my dear Lizzie, you will be incapable of triumphing at my expense when my being in town, but is much engaged at present with Mr. Darcy and his sister.
How very ill Eliza Bennet looked this evening. I've never in my life seen anyone so much altered as she is since the winter.
Quite so, my dear.
She's grown so brown and coarse. Louisa and I were agreeing that we should hardly know her. For my part, I must confess I never saw any beauty in her face. Her features not at all handsome. Her complexion has no brilliancy. Oh, her teeth are tolerable, I suppose, but nothing out of the common way. And as for her eyes, which I have sometimes heard called fine, I could never perceive anything extraordinary in them. And in her air altogether, there's a self-sufficiency without fashion which I find intolerable.
I think...
I remember when we first knew her in Hertfordshire. How amazed we all were to find her reputed beauty. I particularly recall you, Mr. Darcy, one night after they'd been dining at Netherfield, saying, she a beauty, I should as soon call her mother a wit. Oh, but afterwards she seemed to improve on you. I even believe you thought her rather pretty at one time.
Yes, I did. But that was only when I first knew her. For it has been many months now since I have considered her one of the handsomest women of my acquaintance.
You are very quiet this evening, Mr. Darcy. I sincerely hope you're not pining for the loss of Miss Eliza Bennet.
What? Excuse me.